Hello, it is Mike Levin, SEO, helping you fight obsolescence in my ongoing series of beating back the chaos of Windows 10. Today, step 6, turning off weather, Cortana, and notifications. There is, of course, really no turning off Cortana these days without a registry edit that I may cover in future videos. But as you can see, we're zeroing in on having some real focus, but there is no focus so long as all this stuff litters up your taskbar, fighting for your attention while you're trying to run your apps, especially if they're not full screen and show the taskbar still running to switch between apps, which is completely reasonable. You shouldn't have to deal with this stuff. So this is handled mostly now with a right click from the taskbar. We go into search. We change search to hidden because you don't really need that search button there. You can just type there and start typing what you want and it'll just come up. Search is unnecessary. Cortana. Show Cortana button. We turn that off. It's gone. This show task view button, which in some ways is nice for showing virtual screens, but you can just get that with the multiple finger swoosh up on your desktop. You really don't need that extra icon there. So we get rid of that, learn the keyboard shortcuts, and show people on the taskbar. No thank you. We don't need all our contacts showing there. Oh, this weather thing. That's the other hidden thing. We went into search, but we need to go into here. Turn off. All right, so now we've just got a few things left which seem to be the ones I deliberately wanted to be left. Not all of them. In fact, I had turned these off prior through the settings program, but I turned them on again to show you that you can turn them off from here rather easily. Not all taskbar icons are created equally, and some have their own menu items for toggling them on and off. Now we get back to the ones that are just turned on by, deliberate intent, or that are just difficult to turn off entirely. So the trick now is to grab any of them and just start scrolling it left and right, and you get this little up arrow, and you can just start dropping them in there. You don't need to be looking at them. You can get them when you need them, even your Wi-Fi. You don't need to look at it. This defender thing, I'll leave that for last because there's something special to say about that. Even your battery, you'll get your warning. So now it's pretty much nothing except for the Windows Defender. I will be dropping that in there, but it is worth showing you that if you start typing Task Manager, you can bring up your Task Manager, and it won't disappear when I do this little change. But if you go into Startup, there's your Windows security notification. It's enabled, set to medium. You can disable it. Your Windows update will show you what you need. And now it's disabled, and on the next restart, that won't be there, except I can still drop it in there to get rid of it for not having to look at it. The only thing I'm running currently is Edge. And yeah, there you have it. Look at that. Focus. And whenever you run an app now, you can run it full screen or not full screen, and it won't be distracting. The only purpose for the operating system is as a shim to allow you to run full screen apps generally. And we'll get to virtual desktops soon so that you can jump left and right between different virtual desktops on your ribbon. Another basic capability the operating system should bring to the picture, but all operating systems do that. Mac, Windows, Ubuntu, all versions of GNOME. So by following these instructions, you are rapidly on the path to becoming operating system independent. You've got your phone for your distractions. You don't need your desktop work environment to be constantly pushing out all this nonsense to you. Thanks.